basketball fans. Welcome to the Red Zone as we're ready for another night of boys varsity basketball action here at Hicksville High School. The Continental Pirates invading Hicksville tonight and hosted by the Aces. Glad to have you here with us. Aces off to a pretty good start in this young basketball season. Non-conference matchup here tonight on this Friday, 4th of December, but we're going to be here to bring you all of the action, and we're glad that you are joining us. Hi, everybody. Bill Murphy with Hicksville Community Television calling the action tonight. Kate Murphy with me running the camera, and we are both glad to have you joining us, as this is basically week number 2 of the boys basketball season. And again, the Continental Pirates in town. Let's run down the starting lineup. So JV game earlier, by the way, was won by the Aces handily as they defeated Continental 40-12. Starting 5 for the Continental Pirates tonight. They'll lead off number 10, Tyler Brecht. Number 12 is Trevor Williamson. Also getting to start tonight, number 14, Wade Stauffer. Number 33, Caleb Olds. And number 52 will be Jacob Williams. For the homestanding Aces tonight, starting 5, familiar ring to it already. Number 3, Logan Thiel will get the start, as will number 5, Dakota Harvey. Number 11, Garrett Krall will be in center circle. It'll be number 12, Travis Lizett, and number 21, junior Bailey Tier, getting the start tonight as well. We should make mention that once again this week, Logan Nyhart will be on the bench. Logan still, of course, with a clipped wing in the sling, but he is here tonight rooting on his teammates out there on the floor to give him a little bit of a high five as they run the gauntlet. Again, the upper deck here tonight providing some musical entertainment. Got a very festive mood in the crowd. It's red night for the student section. Everybody was told to wear their Hicksville red to root the Aces on tonight. And we're looking forward to an exciting night of basketball action here on HIX-TV. Glad to have you with us. Our Aces basketball coverage underwritten by the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. It'll be Williams and Krall jump in center circle. Williams, 6'3" center and a junior. Krall, of course, 6'5" and a senior. Tip is up, controlled by the Aces. Logan Field gets the tip from Krall, and we're underway. Aces setting things up. Harvey with the ball on the wing. Bounce pass over to Thiel, down to Tier. Looking things over, moving it around the perimeter, seeing what they can get to open up. Thiel to Krall, down in the corner. Garrett. Long cross-court pass to Tier. He'll kick it back out to Thiel, over to Harvey on the wing again. Aces being patient and looking things over. Krall down to Logan Thiel, back out to Garrett, to Tier. Tier pull the trigger from three-point land, in and out, no good. Board comes down to Williams. Williams will toss it back to Williamson, and he'll hand it off to Stauffer. Stauffer will bring it across half court. Stauffer feeds it down inside to Olds. Olds back to Stauffer. No score early on here, as we're just a minute into the game. Olds to Williams, and then back out to Brecht. Tyler Brecht over to Williamson. And they'll move it around the perimeter, almost losing it out of bounds on the sideline. They get it back. Shot from the corner is good for 3 for Caleb Olds. So Olds breaks the scoring ice. It's 3-0 Continental. And getting ready to check in, Dean Krendel wearing number 22. Krall kicks it back out to Harvey. Harvey for 3, and that's good. So the Aces and the Pirates trade trays. It's tied at 3, and here come the Pirates. Brecht trips. Harvey's right there to grab the ball. Harvey takes it to the hoop, no good. Put back from Lizett, up and in. Lizett gets his first bucket of the night, and it's 5-3 Aces. Stauffer. Down into the corner to Williamson. Move it around. Brecht with it now. Brecht down to Williamson. Williamson puts it up off glass. No good, and that's Kroll with the rebound. Quickly, Harvey at the other end. Lays it up, lays it in. Count it, he's going to the line. Harvey with a nice breakaway off of the feed from Thiel. That'll be the first team foul for the Continental Pirates tonight as Krendel will check in and Williams will have a seat. That's team foul number 1, first personal, I should say, on Caleb Olds. And Dakota Harvey looking to complete the three-point play, and he does. 5 points to make that 6 now for Dakota early on. Aces up 8-3. Brecht over to Williamson. And move it around. Brecht now for 3. No good. And again, ball out of bounds. Last touch by the Pirates. It'll be Aces ball. 5:12 left to go in the opening quarter. Inbounds to Logan Thiel. Thiel holds up, takes it across half court to Tier on the wing. To Harvey. Harvey back to Bailey Tier. Once again, the Aces will move it around the perimeter. Inside to Kroll. Kroll rockets it over to Harvey. Harvey takes it in towards the paint, puts it up, no good. And the Continental Pirates come out of there with it. Stauffer into some trouble. He tries a backhanded no-look pass to Caleb Olds. And Olds wasn't looking at the no-look pass. Goes out of bounds. It'll be Aces ball on the sideline, and the Pirates want to talk things over. Continental calling a quick timeout with only 4:44 remaining in the first quarter. So not even halfway through quarter number 1. Pirates need to huddle up. It'll be a quick 30-second timeout, their first one of the game. 8-3, Aces out to the early lead in this varsity contest. Coach Tony Tier going over things with his squad. Curtis Brown, head coach for the Continental Pirates, by the way. Travis Lysitz inbounds to Logan Thiel, and we're back in action. Thiel being guarded by Brecht over to Bailey Tier to Harvey. Harvey down low to Kroll. Kroll into the paint. Turnaround jumper, lays it up, no good. Board grabbed by Stauffer. Strong move by Kroll, but just couldn't get the bounce. And we'll come back the other way with the Pirates. Stauffer launches it over to Brecht, over to Williamson. Williamson bounce pass to Olds. Back to Brecht. Pulling the trigger from three-point land, and that's good for Stauffer. Stauffer gets him back in the game. It's now 8-6. The only points that the Pirates have are from 2 3-point field goals. Bailey Tier to Dakota Harvey. Harvey flips it over to Thiel. Thiel back out to Harvey on the wing. Dakota from 3 long distance, and count it. Dakota Harvey, NBA 3, puts it down. Aces back up now by 5, 11-6. Williamson, bounce pass. I'll move it around. Brecht with the ball now. Back to Stauffer. Stauffer for 3, and that one's good. Stauffer feeling it too. 11-9, and it's back to being a 2-point game. Harvey, alley-oop pass into Kroll. Kroll, strong to the bucket, up and good. Kroll makes it 13-9. Stauffer, he's their 3-point threat, and they'll continue to work it around the perimeter. Now to Williamson, who drives it in, puts it up off glass, no good. Lysak grabs the rebound. Tosses it over to Logan Thiel. Quickly to Harvey. Harvey will pull the trigger from three-point land again. Off the iron, no good. Rebound loose on the floor. Controlled by Stauffer for Continental. Here come the Pirates. Into the corner. Shot is up and no good. Air ball caught by Harvey. Olds didn't have enough on that one. Logan Thiel now takes it across half court. 2:10 left to go in the opening quarter. Tier down in the corner, back out to Harvey. Harvey to Crawl. Garrett's going to drive in. Puts it up and good. Garrett takes it into the paint, gets the easy bucket. 15-9. Pull-up jumper goes down. 1:51 left in the quarter. Stauffer with the ball now from the Pirates. He'll take it over to Olds. Olds to Williamson. Williamson driving in, kicks it back out to Olds. Olds puts it up from the corner, no good. Tier grabs the board. Right now, Continental living and dying from out that three-point arc. Tier. Bounce pass to Harvey. Quick glance at the clock for Dakota. Bounce pass to Logan Thiel from the corner, up, in and out, no good. Rebound to the Pirates. They flip it over. Krendel does to Stauffer. And Stauffer will bring it up. Williamson on the wing. Bounce pass to Krendel. Has it taken away by Harvey. Dakota goes to the hoop. Doesn't get the bucket, but he'll go to the line to shoot two. That's the first personal on Dean Krendel and team foul number 2. Harvey shooting 2. Gets the first one. Tunis coming into the game. And Parker Thiel as well for the Aces. And Harvey hits them both. He's 3 for 3 from the free throw line. Here come the Continental Pirates. Brecht to Stauffer on the wing. Stauffer to Krendel, back to Brecht. Brecht trying to work himself free. They'll keep working it around the perimeter. Back into the game, Williams, number 52 for Continental. Bounce pass to Krendel, making the cut across the baseline up, and a nice looking shot from Williamson. That's our first 2-point field goal of the night. Makes it 17-11. Tunis to Dakota Harvey with 22 seconds. Down to 20 now. Harvey to Parker Thiel. Parker back to Harvey with 10. Dakota directing a little traffic. Down to 6. Parker Thiel in the corner. Driving in, spin move, up off glass, no good, and that's the end of the first quarter with the Aces leading the Pirates by 6, 17-11. And we're going to have some fast-moving basketball here tonight in this varsity game. We'll get ready for the second quarter. Aces will catch their breath a little bit, and we'll say a big thank you to the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio, our basketball broadcast underwriters for the 2015-16 basketball season here on Hicksville Community Television. Once again, Jim Schmidt lending us their support to see to it that we can bring you as many as possible of the junior varsity and varsity home games during the regular season. Also bring you coverage of the freshman boys when possible, as well as 7th and 8th grade action. And, of course, at the end of the season, when it's time to go on the road for sectional tournaments, we'll be traveling with both the Aces boys and girls as well. And all that coverage made possible thanks to the generous underwriting support of Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick and Jim Schmidt Ford here in Hicksville, Ohio, or check them out online at JimSchmidtAuto.com. Proud to have them as our basketball broadcast underwriters here on HIX-TV. 17-11. Aces are on top. And so far, the three-point shooting of the Continental Pirates is the only thing that's been keeping them in this game. Stauffer gets the inbounds as the Pirates will have the ball to start the second quarter. Bounce pass to Olds, back to Stauffer. Stauffer Kicks it back out top to Williamson, but an NBA three, no good. Parker Thiel grabs the board for the Aces. Thiel will wait for his teammates to catch up, over to Peyton Tunis, and then to Logan Thiel. Logan Thiel bounce pass to Garrett Krall. Krall fighting off a double team. Launches it over to Parker Thiel. Thiel inside to Krall. Krall down in the corner. Garrett, pull-up jumper is good. 6 points now for Krall. As we'll come back the other way, Williamson will bring the ball up. He'll toss it to Brecht, and it'll go through his hands and be picked off by Parker Thiel. Thiel tries to go the distance, loses his handle on the dribble a little bit. Gets the ball back under control, kicks it out to Peyton Tunis. Tunis back to Thiel, over to Bailey Tier in the corner. As they'll continue to work it around the perimeter. Logan Thiel with the ball now. Looking for some help, gets it back to Peyton Tunis at the top. Tunis to Parker Thiel. Parker Thiel's going to drive in, ball's going to go out of bounds. And we'll see who touched it last. It'll be a jump ball. And that'll give it to the Aces. I think that might have been one of those rare circumstances where none of the officials saw who touched it last, so I guess that's sort of the equivalent of flip a coin. Logan Thiel to get the inbounds, gets it in to Garrett Krall. Krall kicks it back to Logan. Logan pulls the trigger from three-point land, no good. And Williams grabs the board. He'll toss it over to Stauffer. We'll take it across half court for the Pirates. Stauffer feeds it off to Olds. Back over to Brecht. Harvey's right there in his face. Williamson back to Stauffer. Stauffer drives into the paint, puts it up, no good. Ball comes out into the hands of Logan Thiel. Pirates will drop back on defense. 6 minutes to go before halftime. Peyton Tunis down to Dakota Harvey for three, in and out, no good. Krall tried to grab the rebound, it whirled off of his forearm and out of bounds. It'll be Continental's ball. 19-11, Aces up by 8. Williamson inbounds to Brecht. Brecht down into the corner to Olds. Back to Brecht. Brecht drives into the paint, tries to feed it off to Williams. Williams loses the handle. They get it back. And now a strong move by Olds, no good. Or Williamson, that one goes up, and that one's good. Not good, excuse me. Stolen away, here we go. I thought somebody put in a bucket, but they did not. That's how fast this game is moving. 5:25 to go. Brecht to Williams, back to Brecht. Down to Olds in the corner, out to Williamson. Ball coming out to meet him. Bounce pass to Olds and down into the corner to Brecht, guarded by Harvey. Harvey tries to bounce pass it inside to Williams, and Travis Lysett intercepts the bounce pass. Another turnover. Krenbel getting ready to check back in for the Pirates. Harvey to Krall. Krall in and out and no good. Williams grabs the board. We're going to have a foul. That might be on Lysett. We'll see. Nope, I think it's going to be on Dakota Harvey. That'll be his first personal. Team foul number 1 on the Aces. Aces don't commit their first foul until 4:51 of the second quarter. Williamson inbounds to Wade Stauffer, who'll bring the ball up for the Continental Pirates. Back to Williamson. Williamson driving in. He'll have to kick it back out. Stauffer in the corner. No good. And Lysett grabs the rebound. Tosses it over to Logan Thiel. Back into the game. Thiel to Harvey. Harvey to Krall down in the corner. Garrett launches it over to Logan on the wing. Logan moving around, back to Peyton Tunis. Tunis back to Logan Thiel. Thiel for three, no good. Rebound loose on the floor. Stauffer comes up with it. almost loses it. Manages to get it out of there to Williams, who puts it up, no good, and Logan Thiel grabs it. And just like that, Aces back on offense. Crendel kicks it out of bounds. It'll be Hicksville's ball on the baseline. Bailey Tier, Parker Thiel back into the game as Lyset and Peyton Tunis will catch their breath. Logan Thiel, 3:59 to go, halfway through the second quarter. Bounce pass to Bailey Tier in a double team, gets it out to Harvey. Dakota over to Kroll. Kroll looking things over. Garrett drives in, up and good. Kroll makes it a 10-point game, 21-11. Here comes Stauffer for the Pirates. Inside, stolen by Kroll. Garrett's going to take it all the way up and good. Garrett skies it and slams it home. Not quite the gorilla dunk of the home opener, but he didn't hit the deck like he did afterwards either. Looking good. Kroll now 10 points on the night. And another timeout from the Pirates. They got to figure out some way to stop the bleeding and try to get back into this game as the Aces go on a run here. They're up by a dozen, 23-11. Kroll, 10 points already. And Harvey in double figures already tonight as well. Coach Brown breaks the huddle. He's kind of shaking his head. 3:24 to go before halftime. It'll be Continental's ball at midcourt. Williamson inbounds to Stauffer, and we're back underway. Stauffer kicks it back out to Williamson. Williamson takes it into the paint. He goes down. And that'll be the second team foul of the night for the Aces, and the first personal on Travis Lyset on the floor. So no free throws. Williamson looking things over into Crendel, who puts it up, no good. Williams grabs the board. He puts it up, no good. And Parker Thiel comes up with the ball for the Aces. He'll toss it over to Logan Thiel. Will signal the offensive strategy to the rest of the team. And Logan bounce pass to Parker, over to Harvey, down low to Bailey Tier. Back to Logan Thiel. Thiel drives baseline, loses the handle, gets it right back. Thiel being guarded all over by Williams, and a timeout from Coach Tony Tier. Logan Thiel was in a little trouble in the corner there, so Coach Tier will call the timeout. And the first thing he does, Logan comes into the huddle to say, don't worry, no big deal. It's no big deal. You were doing good. So Coach Tier going to refocus the team a little bit. Quick 30-second timeout. They lead by 12, 23-11. And what has been so far a pretty entertaining first half of basketball action for the Aces fans, at least. They're rocking and rolling over on the far side. Got some nice acrobatic exhibitions going on too from the hats off to the Continental Pirates cheerleading squad. Those gals are doing some tumbling, looking good. .245 to go. Thiel inbounds to Kroll. Kroll, long shot to Tier. Bailey's all open. Shot's no good. Garrett grabs the board, loses it, gets it back. He'll toss it back over to Harvey. Harvey inside to Bailey Tier. Tier double teamed on the baseline, and he travels. 2:28 to go. Stauffer with the ball for the Pirates. Stauffer looking things over, gets it to Brecht. Harvey's right there on Brecht. Playing him close. Brecht over to Williamson. Tries to feed it down low. Crawls right there. Steals it away, but it's stolen back from him. Williamson puts it up. And he's fouled, count it, and he's going to go to the line. Williamson gets the bucket and the free throw. And that'll be team foul number 3 on the Aces, and Garrett Krall's first personal tonight. Comes at 2:06 to go in the half. Williamson, shot no good. Parker Thiel grabs the rebound. He'll flip it over to Logan Thiel. Back to Parker. Down to Dakota Harvey. Harvey tripped up. And that one's going to go against Caleb Olds. That'll be team foul number 3 on the Continental Pirates. Aces get the ball out of bounds. That's Olds' second personal, by the way. And Crendel will come in and spell him. Aces ball, looking to get it inbounds. Logan launches it to Parker Thiel. Thiel back to Logan to Krall down in the corner. Garrett drives it down to Bailey Tier, back to Logan, or Parker Thiel, and Parker shifted his legs and travels. He knew it as soon as he did it too. Lysit and Tunis going to check back in. Parker Thiel and Bailey Tier will get a bit of a breather. Brecht will bring the ball up for the Continental Pirates. 1:38 to go before halftime. Brecht trying to work through traffic over to Stauffer. Stauffer being guarded, and then he'll get it over to Crendel. Back to Brecht. Brecht takes it into the paint. No good. Williamson, though, grabs the carom. Puts it up and off glass and good. Williamson, strong-looking shot. That's 6 points for Trevor tonight. Closes the gap a little bit. 23-15. Aces up by 8. Harvey down to Tunis. Tunis going to drive baseline, pull up. Jumper is good. Tunis with his first bucket of the night. Makes it 25-15. Back to a 10-point lead with under a minute to go before halftime. Brecht, some fancy dribbling. Williamson. And now Stauffer down to 46. Stauffer back to Williamson with 42 seconds. Over to Stauffer on the wing with 38. Stolen away by Thiel. Logan Thiel gets the dribble, puts it up, and gets the shot. Logan Thiel with the bucket. And now Williamson has the ball for the Continental Pirates. 21 seconds. And another steal, this time Dakota Harvey. Harvey is going to be fouled by Williamson. That's a good foul, because otherwise Dakota would have been on the express train to Bucketville. It would have been an easy 2 points. So personal foul, and that's the first personal on Williamson. Saves them the score. Logan Thiel with 10 seconds. Now with 8, Thiel feeds it over to Krall. Krall with 5. Krall, NBA 3, no good, and that's the end of the first half. It's halftime, and the Aces playing strong and looking good. They'll go into the locker room up by a dozen. Your halftime score, the Hicksville Aces 27 and the Continental Pirates 15. We're going to take a break, but we invite you to stay tuned. I'll be back shortly, and we're going to have all the exciting second half play-by-play coming your way right here on HIX-TV. A minute away from getting the second half underway at Varsity Boys Basketball. At halftime, in case you're just joining us, it's the Aces leading the Continental Pirates 27-15. Taking a look at the first half scoring, unofficial numbers, of course. And as we mentioned in passing during that first half, the Continental Pirates kind of living and dying by the three-point line tonight. They have 15 points, and of those 15, 9 of them from three-point land. Leading scorers for the Continental Pirates, Trevor Williamson with 3 field goals for 6 points, and Wade Stauffer with 2 3-pointers for 6 points. And aside from that, Caleb Olds has a 3-pointer, 3 points for him, and that's their 15. So just 3 Pirates scoring, and again, half the scoring being from the three-point land. For the Aces, leading scorer in the first half, number 5, Dakota Harvey. Dakota with a couple of threes of his own, a bucket, and 3 free throws for 11. Garrett Krall, 5 field goals for 10 in the first half, and then 2 each for Travis Lysett, Logan Thiel, and for Peyton Tunis. And there you have it, 27-15. We'll get ready to get back into action. 8 points on the clock, 8 minutes on the clock, rather. It'll be Pirates ball midcourt to get the third quarter underway. Williamson inbounds to Brecht. Brecht feeds it inside. Turn around, pull up, and go strong to the hoop, and it'll be a foul. And that's going to send Olds to the line to shoot 2. Quick foul, team foul number 1, and first personal on Bailey Tier. Not sure exactly what he did, but that's all right. Old's shot is good. That is the first free throw made by the Pirates in this game. Olds gets the second one to drop as well. So 5 points now for Caleb Olds. We'll come back the other way with the Aces. 11 seconds into the third quarter. Logan Thiel over to Dakota Harvey. Harvey overthrows Krall out of bounds. Turnover. And here come the Pirates, down by 10. Brecht moving around the perimeter. Gets it over to Stauffer. Stauffer drives inside, and he lays it up and in. Wade Stauffer with the bucket. 27-19. So 4 unanswered to start off the second half. Krall launches it to Harvey. Harvey back to Thiel. To Bailey Tier. Tier drives in. He'll back it back out. Harvey to Bailey Tier. Back to Dakota Harvey. Harvey, bounce pass to Krall. Krall from three-point land, no good. Williams grabs the board. Gets it over to Brecht. Brecht launches it down to Stauffer on the wing. Stauffer's going to drive baseline, and he's going to be fouled by Krall. Krall will pick up his second personal. Stauffer will be at the line, and he'll have something to think about. Stauffer misses. And timeout for the Aces. Coach Tier is going to talk to his squad. They've come out and have not been able to put any points on the board here, and the Pirates have closed the gap a little bit. Aces are still up by 8 at this point, 27-19. And Coach Tier talking with his starting 5 on the second half. And when we come out of the timeout, Wade Stauffer will be at the line. He'll have one more free throw. Aces will break huddle. Krall, Tier, Lysett, Logan Thiel, and Dakota Harvey on the floor for Hicksville to start the second half. Wade Stauffer's second free throw, no good. Lysett grabs the board, tosses it to Logan Thiel. Let's see if the Aces have settled down here and can get some points on the board. Thiel over to Bailey Tier. Tier back to Logan. Logan inside to Krall. Krall driving towards the hoop. He'll put it up and good. Krall makes it a 10-point game again. Nice little stop and pop jump shot that goes down. Stauffer looking things over to Brecht. Brecht double clutches and gets it down to Williamson. Williamson loses it, gets it back, guarded closely by Lysett. Will toss it over to Stauffer, to Olds. Olds bounce pass down low to Williams, and he'll be pushed in the back by Bailey Tier. That's going to be on the floor. That'll be team foul number 3 on the Aces, though. And that'll be Tier's second personal. Olds looking to get the ball in. Does. Stauffer. Drop back. Long 2. No good. Kroll grabs the rebound. It's slapped out. And it's going to stay with the Pirates. Trevor Williamson able to slap it off of Garrett Kroll and out of bounds. Williamson gets it into Brecht. Brecht over to Williamson, guarded by Lysett. Williamson drives in, no good. Rebound, Stauffer. Stauffer's in trouble. And we're going to have a jump ball between Stauffer and Logan Thiel. Possession arrow is going to give it back to Hicksville. .534 left in quarter number 3. And here come the Aces, up by 10. Tier knocked out of bounds. Stauffer kind of bounced it off of Brody Langham's head there on the sideline. Bailey Tier is going to come out, and Peyton Tunis back into the game. Logan Thiel to Garrett Kroll. Right back to Thiel. To Tunis. Logan Thiel directing traffic a little bit. Tunis. Down in the corner. Shot is up from Harvey and good for 3. Harvey dials up long distance to make it 32-19. Brecht kick it back out to Williamson. Guarded by Tunis. To Stauffer. Stauffer moving in along the baseline, kicks it out to Williamson. Williamson puts it up, no good. Put back by Olds, goes down. Caleb Olds with the bucket to make it 32-21. Harvey to Tunis. Tunis to Thiel, down low to Kroll. Strong move to the basket. Count it. Have a hard time stopping Garrett when he's in that close. He's got a good eye and a good feel for the hoop. Williamson shot, no good. Logan Thiel clears the board. Thiel to Kroll. Kroll over to Tunis. Over to Harvey. Set the offense. Harvey launches it down to Thiel in the corner. Logan Thiel into the paint. Up, off the iron, no good. Williamson grabs the board. He's heading down, and he's going to be fouled by Tunis. Tunis will pick up a personal. It'll be team foul number 4 on the Aces, and it will be Continental's ball out of bounds. Inbounds to Brecht. Brecht to Stauffer. Stauffer turns it over. Good defense from the Aces once again. Inbounds to Thiel. Here we come. Logan Thiel takes it across half court. 3:34 left in the quarter. Tunis down into the corner to Harvey. Not sure Harvey's pass. I think he got his vision obscured. Goes out of bounds. It'll be back to the Pirates. Brecht. Harvey coming out to meet him half court. Over to Williamson. Williamson bounce pass to Olds. Back to Williamson. Williamson for 3. No good. Rebound Stauffer. Up and in. Stoffer with the putback to make it 34-23. Aces up by 11. Thiel to Harvey. Back to Logan Thiel. Down to Kroll. Kroll strong to the hoop. He'll be fouled. That's the first foul of the half on Continental, and it's the third personal on Caleb Olds. Kroll gets his first free throw. Crendel back into the game, as Olds is going to have to sit down for a bit with those 3 personal fouls. Kroll gets them both. Come back the other way with Brecht. Brecht to Crendel, back to Williamson. Long pass cross court to Brecht, to Crendel. And Williamson bounce pass inside to Williams. Now Stoffer for 3, and it's good. Stoffer bangs home the 3-pointer to make it a 10-point game. Parker Thiel into the game now for the Aces to Tunis. Tunis for 3, and it's good. Peyton Tunis answers with a 3 of his own for the Aces. Williamson having some trouble with Logan Thiel. He drives into the paint, and finally there's a whistle called, and he's fouled. Tunis will pick up his second personal. That'll be team foul number 5. Brecht gets the inbounds. Working out on top. Stoffer. Stoffer as Parker Thiel hits the deck. Feeds it down to Crendel. Crendel all over to Williamson. Williamson driving baseline, puts it up, and he's fouled. Williamson's going to shoot 2. Team foul number 6 now on the Aces. And that'll be Travis Lysett's second personal. And Trevor Williamson at the free throw line, hasn't made one yet. Williamson gets that one. They'll have one more. And he gets them both. 8 points now for Williamson. 1:42 left in the third quarter. Aces up by 11. Tunis over to Logan Thiel. Working with a double team. Tries to hurl it across to Kroll. It's intercepted by Williams, who gets it over to Stoffer. Stoffer, little shake and bake move, goes in. Board cleared by Garrett Kroll. Kroll taking it down to Parker Thiel in the corner. Back to Garrett. Peyton Tunis, top of the key. 1:09 left in quarter number 3. Tunis trying to feed it inside and caught Lyset unawares, I think. And that'll be on Logan Thiel as Stoffer will get the bucket and the hoop. (39-30), and Wade Stoffer at the line to see if he can make it an 8-point game. Stoffer gets the 3-point play, and the Pirates in the bonus now for the remainder of the game. So they'll be shooting free throws the entirety of the fourth quarter. They've only given up one team foul, too, so the Aces are a long way from that situation. Parker Thiel back to Peyton Tunis with 43 seconds left in the quarter. So give credit to the Pirates. Their aggressive play. They've drawn fouls and they've made them count. They've got themselves back into the game a little bit. Parker Thiel with 26. Garrett Krall on the baseline, puts it up, bounces in and out, no good. Williams grabs the board for the Continental Pirates. Brecht takes it across half court with 11 seconds. Brecht to Stauffer on the wing with 7. Williamson top of the key. They bounce it into Krendl. Back to Williamson. Launches it for 3. No good. Loses it out of bounds, and that will be the end of the third quarter. The Pirates battle back, and they get back into this game after 3. It's the Aces leading Continental, but now only by 8, 39-31. Well, our basketball broadcasts on HIX-TV are underwritten by the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships here in Hicksville, Ohio, for the entire 2015-16 basketball campaign. We appreciate their support, and we will remind you, with winter weather coming, if you need to get your car set to go for the cold driving months ahead, stop by either of the service departments at Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick or at Jim Schmidt Ford. They can get you, well, they can take care of whatever is ailing your car, whether you need to get your heater recharged or you need to get the radiator checked, oil change, lube job, tune-up, you name it. They can take care of anything major to minor at the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships here in Hicksville. We appreciate their continued underwriting support so very much, and we hope that you will support them as well. Our good friends at Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online. Check out the entirety of the dealerships, their entire inventory at jimschmidtauto.com. Well, it looked like the Aces were set to kind of walk away with this one earlier, but as we get into the fourth quarter, the Continental Pirates have stepped up their game. They've been playing very aggressively. They've been making it to the free throw line, and they've reduced the amount of scoring that the Aces have done significantly. Olds feeds it off to Williams, who loses it out of bounds. The Aces will get the ball back. 7:46 to go. Kind of an animated conversation in the Aces huddle there between quarters 2. So the Aces looking to hang on to their lead and maybe get their mojo back a little bit. And we're going to have a foul as Dakota Harvey is pushed as he moves his way down the sideline. That'll be team foul number 2 and Wade Stauffer's first personal of the night. Travis Lysett will come out of the game. Bailey Tier back in. Logan Thiel, quick in to Garrett Krall. Krall loses the dribble, which you don't see happen very often. Brecht over to Williamson. Williamson across half court to Stauffer as the Pirates back on offense. Olds and back to Brecht. Brecht looking things over. Guarded by Harvey. Gets it to Williamson, who drives in. Williamson gets the ball in to Harvey. Harvey loses it on the floor. Krall snatches it up to Bailey Tier. Some full court pressure. Tier to Tunis. Tunis across half court. Works his way through some traffic. Pull up jumper. And that's going to be Brecht's first personal foul. Team foul number 3. And they're not going to give Tunis the points. I say it happened before. He got to the hoop. Quick inbounds to Krall. Krall. Count it, and he's going to the line. Inbounds to Garrett Krall, and he put Williams on the floor. Garrett's going to complete the three-point play and get the Aces back to an 11-point lead. Krall's free throw, short. Grabbed by Olds. 10-point lead, 41-31. Brecht for the Pirates to Williamson. Williamson over to Stauffer. Stauffer back to Olds. Stolen by Harvey. Lost it out of bounds, but he saves it. Krall gets it back. Back to Dakota. Puts it up. No good. Krall with a putback. Count it. What a nice exchange. As Krall gets his 18th point, and timeout, Continental. Pirates need to talk about it. They've only got 2 timeouts left now. Full 1 minute for the Pirates. It looked like they might have solved the problem that they were facing from the Aces. But some adjustments between the third and fourth quarter, and the Aces have come out smoking. And so Coach Curtis Brown talking things over with his squad. Again, a full 1 minute timeout, but he only talked with them for about 30 seconds. But Coach Tony Tier is going to take advantage of the time. And he's reiterating a few things with his squad. As we'll get ready to get back into action, it'll be Pirates ball at midcourt. Aces will break huddle and head back out onto the floor. Williamson gets the ball into Stauffer. Stauffer bounce pass to Olds. Olds to Stauffer. Stauffer driving in. He'll put it up. No good. Offensive foul. So Stauffer will pick up his second personal offensive foul, and that'll be team foul number 5 for the Pirates. Crawl with a quick inbounds to Peyton Tunis. Brecht coming out about 3/4 courts to meet him. Quickly passed down to beat the pressure. Harvey falling down, and Coach Tier right there to call a quick timeout. So the Aces hang on to possession. Aces broke the pressure, got it down to Dakota Harvey down in the corner, but Harvey kind of got his one foot in front of the other the wrong way or whatever. He was stumbling around a little bit, went down onto the deck, and rather than have the ball picked off or turned over on a travel call, Coach Tier quickly calling a timeout. And that'll be a full 1 minute for the Aces. They're leading by a dozen, 43-31, as we are here in the fourth quarter. The Aces have committed 7 team fouls, so the Pirates are in the bonus. They will shoot 1 and 1. Continental 5 team fouls, so they still have a foul to give before they send the Aces to the line. And both teams with 2 timeouts remaining for the balance of the contest. Pirates break huddle first. And now the Aces. It'll be Hicksville's ball down in the corner here. As Logan Thiel will inbounds quickly to Harvey. Bounce passes it right back to Logan. He'll put it up from just inside the 3-point arc. No good. Stauffer grabs the board. Stauffer going to go coast to coast. And it's knocked out of bounds. What a defensive play from Logan Thiel. He went up, got nothing but ball, and knocked it out of bounds off of Stauffer to get the possession back for the Aces. Again, some pressure as the Aces will take their time moving it up court. Peyton Tunis. Crawl for 3, no good. Long carry him out, grabbed by Williamson, and we'll have a whistle. Are they going to get Logan Thiel for the reach-in? Yes, indeed they will. So Logan Thiel will pick up his second personal, and that's going to put Williamson back on the line to shoot 1 and 1. 5:42 left in the contest. And here's the time where Continental could close the gap with the clock stopped. And Williamson holds up his end of the log and gets the front end. 43-32. Williamson to make it a 10-point game, and he does. And again, 3/4 court pressure to Logan Thiel. Down in the corner to Harvey. Harvey sets, no good. Williams grabs the rebound. Back to Williamson. Williamson to Brecht. Brecht down the corner to Stauffer. Stauffer drives baseline. Count it, and he is fouled. And that'll be Krall's third personal. It's 43-35. Stauffer misses. Krall grabs the rebound. Aces lead down to 8. Tunis back to Logan Field, to Dakota Harvey, to Peyton Tunis, who takes it into the paint, draws the foul, and Tunis going to go to the line to shoot 2. That'll be team foul number 6 too. So after this, Aces will be in the bonus whenever they are fouled by Continental. Second team foul, or rather second personal foul on Trevor Williamson. Peyton Tunis at the line to shoot 2. Misses the first one. Tunis gets the second one. And here come the Continental Pirates. 5 minutes left in the game. Williamson to Stauffer. Stauffer back to Williamson, driving baseline, puts it up, no good. Rebound, out of bounds. Stays with Continental. Williamson looking to get it inbounds. Long inbounds to Stauffer. Stauffer takes it into the paint, pulls up, no good. Out of bounds, and that time, last touch by Continental. Krall gets it in to Logan Thiel. Thiel to Peyton Tunis. Tunis looking things over down court to Logan Thiel. Thiel, Bailey Tier back to Logan, to Garrett Krall. They'll work it around the perimeter now. Inside to Krall, down low to Bailey Tier, up, no good. Tier misses the easy layup. Williams grabs the board, gets it back to Williamson, who takes it in, and that's rejected by Garrett Krall. Continental's ball out of bounds. Long inbounds off the hands of Stauffer. And a turnover to the Aces. And another timeout on the floor. Aces up by 9, 44-35. And Continental needs to talk about it. Full 1 minute timeout for the Pirates. They'll only have one more opportunity to stop the clock. They only have one timeout left. And again, next foul committed by Continental will put the Aces into the bonus. As this has been an exciting game tonight, fun to watch, lots of action. We'll see if the Aces can hang on here to put another W in the book for the season. Here comes Hicksville. It'll be the Aces ball on the sideline, about 3/4 court. Krall, quick inbounds to Peyton Tunis. Again, Brecht coming out, a little 3/4 pressure. Back to Tunis. Tunis across the timeline to Logan Thiel. Back to Peyton. Directing some traffic. Tunis gets it back to Logan Thiel. Back to Tunis. Back to Thiel. We'll play a little catch here. Thiel in a double team. Launches it down to Tunis, who is all alone. He'll put it up, and he'll be fouled. Tunis all alone under the hoop, and he gets hacked. And that will put the Aces on the line. That's the third team foul or the third personal foul for Stauffer. Team foul number 7. Tunis gets that one. They'll have one more. He gets them both. 8 points now for Peyton tonight. Williamson inbounds to Brecht. Back over to Williamson. 3:33 left in the game. Stauffer loses the ball, gets it back, launches it to Williamson. Williamson for 3, no good. Kroll grabs the board. Garrett's going to wait. Let things clear out a little bit. Kroll to Tunis. Almost knocked away. Peyton gets it back. Peyton feeds it off to Dakota Harvey. Harvey going to get it over to Logan Thiel. Thiel's going to drive in, kick it back out to Bailey Tier. Tier. And we're going to have a official timeout as Harvey is on the deck. So we're going to have an injury timeout. Looks like he might have got a cramp or twisted an ankle. So Doc Haggerty going to take a look at Dakota Harvey. And we're going to take a break. We'll be back when we are ready to resume play here in the fourth quarter on HIX-TV. And as soon as we say that, he pops right up. He said it looks like he might have either twisted his ankle or developed a cramp, but Harvey comes off. Everybody's going to break huddle. I'm telling Coach Tier that he needs to get the guys back out there. Can't blame him for taking a little advantage of the free timeout. It'll be the Aces ball down in the corner. 3:01 left in the game. Hicksville leading by 11. Thiel gets it into Kroll. Garrett. Bounce pass over to Parker Thiel. Parker gets it to Tunis. Tunis into a double team, and he's fouled. That one's going to be, I think, on Williamson. It is. So Trevor Williamson picks up his 3rd personal, and that's going to put Peyton Tunis on the line again, shooting 1-1. Tunis gets the front end. Tunis gets them both. Makes it 48-35. Aces now up by 13. Olds getting ready to check back in for the Continental Pirates. Stauffer in a double team of his own. That one's put up, and Williamson bangs home the 3 to make it a 10-point game, 48-38. Tunis working to break the pressure with Logan Thiel. Thiel across half court. Down to Parker Thiel in the corner. Back to Tunis. Tunis driving into the paint. Puts it up. In and out. No good. Parker Thiel with a putback. No good. And Stauffer comes up with the board for the Pirates. Down to Brecht. Quickly. Brecht bounce passes it inside to Krendel. Krendel tries to feed it in to Williams. And he's going to turn it over. Olds back into the game. And Dakota Harvey back on the floor for the Aces. As Krendel will sit down for the Continental Pirates. Williamson feeds it into Olds. Olds lays it up off the glass and good. Caleb Olds with 9 points in the game now. Logan Thiel to Peyton Tunis. Again, pressure from Continental. Logan Thiel into a triple team to Harvey. Harvey to Bailey Tier to Garrett Kroll. Back to Logan Thiel. They'll reset. Take a little more time off the clock. 1:44 left in the game. Thiel to Harvey. Bounce pass to Thiel. Thiel gets it to Tunis. Tunis tries to get it inside to Kroll. It's deflected. Brecht comes up with it for the Pirates with 1:30 left in the game. Brecht bouncing pass over to Stauffer. Stauffer takes it in, count it, and he was fouled by Tunis. Stauffer having quite the night tonight, too. 20 points now for Wade Stauffer, looking to add to it if he can complete the three-point play and make this a 5-point game, and he does. Stauffer whittles the margin to 5, 48-43. So the Continental pressure and aggressive play has been paying off. Garrett Kroll drives in, goes to the hoop. No, but he'll shoot two. And that's the fourth foul on Caleb Olds. And Kroll will be at the line with 1:07 to shoot two. Gets the first one. Kroll gets them both. That makes it a 7-point game. Inbounds to Brecht. Brecht across half court at 1:03. Spin move, kicks it back out to Olds. Olds for three is good. Olds makes it a 4-point game and timeout on the floor. 55.3 seconds. And that'll be the last time that Continental can stop the clock. They have burned their last timeout. So from here on in, the Aces are the only ones that can call timeout. Both teams in the bonus. Matter of fact, both teams in double bonus. So it's 2 free throws from here on out on either side of the ball. Aces with a 4-point lead. And Continental mapping out their strategy for the last 55 seconds of this game. Aces with a substantial lead earlier, and the feisty Continental Pirates have battled their way back into contention here. They are not going to go away easily. And the Aces, well, they need to be able to hang on to this lead and finish this one. It'll be Hicksville's ball as we get ready to get back into action. 55.3 seconds. Peyton Tunis. And again, looking for some full court pressure from Continental. Tunis over to Logan, back to Peyton. Ball's lost. Williamson picks it up. Williamson drives to the bucket, puts it up, no good. Kroll grabs the rebound, clears it out of there, way down the floor to Harvey, who lays it up off glass and good. We come back the other way. Olds. Williamson for three, short. And we're going to have a foul as Harvey grabs the ball and is tumbled out on the baseline. 20.7 seconds. And that's going to be all, I believe, for Mr. Olds. Caleb Olds fouls out with 20.7 seconds left. And 12 points to his credit. And he is done for the night. Crendel back into the game with Dakota Harvey at the line, gets it. Harvey drops the first. He'll have a second one. It's double bonus. 53-46. Harvey misses. Williamson grabs the board. Williamson with 15. Pulls the trigger from three. No good. Williams grabs the board to Brecht. Brecht to Crendel down in the corner. Back to Brecht. Brecht to Crendel. Crendel kicks it out to Williamson. Williamson for another three. That one's good. That makes it 53-49, and time expires. The Aces hold off a fourth quarter rally and a last minute surge to put it in the win column tonight. 53-49 over the Continental Pirates. tally things up here. So we can pass along some scoring numbers to you here shortly. All right. So let's take a look at the unofficial scoring. Got to make a quick correction there. Oh, final score one more time, 53-49 as the Aces beat the Pirates tonight. For Continental, their leading scorer, Wade Stauffer. Stauffer with just 6 points in the first half, but he exploded in the second half with 15 to finish up with 21 for the night. Also, double figures for Trevor Williamson, finishing up the night with 16 points to his credit. And Caleb Olds wraps up the night with 12. And those are the only 3 Pirates who scored tonight. Again, Wade Stauffer with 21, Williamson with 16, and Olds with 12. Over on the Aces side of the coin, 3 aces in double figures leading all scorers tonight. Garrett Krall. Garrett finishing the night with 22 points to his credit. It was 18 tonight for Dakota Harvey and 10 from Peyton Tunis, including some big free throws down the stretch. Also tonight, Liza with a bucket for 2 and Logan Thiel with a bucket for 2 as well. And again, final score, Aces up 53-49. Next for the Aces, they've got a bit of a break. They'll be back in action tomorrow night at Eden. And then, they don't play again until December the 12th. Actually, 3 road games in a row for the Aces. They're not back home here in the Red Zone until the opening round of the Route 49 Classic, and that's not until December the 28th. So it'll be a while before we'll be covering the Aces varsity and junior varsity squads here on HIX-TV. So good to send them out on a winning note. And so with that, we'll wrap things up again. In case you missed it earlier, it was the junior varsity Aces defeating the JVs from Continental 40-12. And as we get ready to wrap things up here tonight on this broadcast, again, we want to say a big thank you to Mr. Overmeyer and Jeff Haupt, our ADs, and the Hicksville Athletic Department, again, for helping us be here. And we also want to thank our basketball broadcast underwriters, the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. And with that, we're going to wrap it up and head on into the weekend. Again, your final score of varsity boys basketball action tonight. The Hicksville Aces knock off the Continental Pirates 53-49. For Kate Murphy on the camera, I'm Bill Murphy saying good night and good sports.